I don't know whether the treat trucks will catch on in the UK. I think we have a bit of a lack of parking in the city centres. But instead of using oatmeals in my cookies, I'm going to use this, cornflakes, and this is cornflake and marshmallow cookie. So to start with, I'm going to use these cornflakes, and what you need to do is mix them together with milk powder and sugar. Then a splash of melted butter. Now, the first time I came across this was actually one of my chefs in the restaurant. This was his idea of actually mixing together cornflakes, sugar, butter and milk powder together, and then baking it. And it's when you bake it, you get this real delicious crunch that's fantastic in the centre of cookies. Bake the mixture in a medium oven for 6 minutes, then stack the cookie dough. Now, you can't really go wrong with this recipe because everything's thrown in together. I use 2 different types of sugar, light brown sugar and caster sugar, 1 egg, touch of vanilla and plenty of butter. Then mix plain flour with some bicarb soda. But I think the secret with anything with chocolate that's sweet, add some salt because it cuts through the heaviness of chocolate and almost cleanses the palate as you're eating it. So we can throw all of that in. Now, cookies, be it made out of oatmeal or conventionally, are the staple of most American families. And I think the recipes really are passed down from generation to generation. Once the dough is mixed, start to work it by hand. But this is really the standard mixture for a cookie dough. It's not really a bun mix, it's much softer. So I can add my chocolate chips. Now, it's important, if you can't get really good quality dark chocolate in chocolate chips, to actually get a block of chocolate and just dice it up, because you don't want really poor quality chocolate in a cookie. It's all about flavour. My cornflakes are now out of the oven and have cooled down. It's really unusual, but I have to say, it tastes fantastic. And you could just eat chunks of this. It's brilliant. And we're going to use that to flavour our cookie dough. Just break it up inside. When the cornflakes are mixed through, roll out the dough into small balls and place them on a baking tray. In the heat of the oven, the dough will spread out, so give your cookies plenty of room to grow. And then finally, just grab a marshmallow. Now, this is purely optional, but what you will end up if you put this on it is a lovely sticky, gooey centre. Set the oven quite high, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 200 degrees centigrade. Gas mark about 7, and you want to cook these for 8 to 10 minutes. I think the difficulty is with this is not the recipe, but it's actually waiting to try them, because you've got to get them just so they're nice and warm, but not cold. And then the best part of this, I think, is that little marshmallow in the centre. Gives it a lovely, soft, gooey coating. That is a proper chocolate cookie. And that cornflakes, you get that little crisp with it as well. It's crispy and chewy without the oats. It is delicious.